Let's see how annoying this necklace is throughout the street. What is up, everybody? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, etc. It's hard to see, but these are antlers. But I feel like the way they're cut off, it looks more like I'm wearing bunny ears or something, which would probably be the wrong holiday. But, we do the best with what we can here, kind of thing. So I'm going to start saying hi to some peoples, and then we'll kind of start going through some of the characters and everything. What is up, Kyoko? It's like the first one in here. Brian Slapshot has I forgot my little like and subscribe sign. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. What is up, Tim Corney? How's it going? A Spirited Life, which I did not know until was it yesterday or the day before, is the Vascos. So, who I just got a gift from today, and I put it under the tree. So, to wait for Nick to come home before I open it. But I'm excited for that. So, thank you. What is up? I actually wrote this down as I was sitting back down and everything. I was like, oh, that's a good one. I do have Scrooge written down on the list. Heat Miser. Heat Miser equals Fireball. Is the Heat Miser in the that weird claymation Rudolph thing that has the elf that wants to be a dentist? Nick likes that one, but I'm not really as into that one. I don't know it as well. Away from him. Oh, what's up, MC? No worries. Mr. Jigs, happy holidays, buddy. To you. Actually, he brought over the Maker's Mark bottle. I might have a pour of that tonight. So my dog is very confused that I'm talking. So she thinks she should be involved. But not everything's about you, okay? Oh, shit. I shouldn't have looked at her. Nick thinks his Christmas tree is better. Sorry. His tree cannot compete with my tree. It's even got ribbons in it. Well, the main thing you can see is the Hamilton star, which brings me great joy. My tree's definitely better. Sorry, babes. What is up, Jubal Roll? Awesome to see you here. Corner Whiskey, Tato Dom. How's it going, y'all? Super cool that you were able to make it. I kind of just it's like a Friday right before Christmas. Kind of just assumed you wouldn't be available, sort of thing. So I did get fifth quarter tailgate to track for me tonight because we are giving away this Midwinter Nights Dram. Let me pull up the thing. Here it is. So giving away this, it is Act 11, Scene 7. So basically this year's. Nick picked it up at the distillery as soon as they came out so that we would have one for the giveaway. He got himself one. Don't worry. He's gotten to have it. He loves it. But yeah, $5 an entry. You can do Super Chat, PayPal, or Venmo. The PayPal and Venmo are in the description. And if you do PayPal or Venmo, just tag at fifth quarter tailgate with the number of entries that you did so that he can track that. But also, if you're a Patreon, you already get one free entry into it. So, which is figured like a good way to, say thank y'all for all the support because I really, really do appreciate it. So, all right, back to let me remove this banner. I also made it a ticker that way. You can turn that on and off. That was Rudolph the Red-Nosed. Wait. Oh, it was Rudolph is the name of that weird claymation one. Okay. Which should have been a girl, because apparently only female reindeer get antlers. So just saying, Rudolph and all those other buddies are chicks, I believe. What's up, Christine? Over here as soon as she can. She's driving home. Except awesome. Cool. Hopefully, she's got a few days off of work after this. So I know I do. I'm quite excited to have a couple days. It's just not even going to stress, not think about it. Just everything but work, and the mice will freaking survive a few days. So I'm very excited. Plus, I just love Christmas. All right. Cheers and Merry Hanukkah. I think slightly confused, but yeah. Is Hanukkah over? I actually can, because the dates shift every year. I never know when it's actually going on. Is that the one with the Burgermeister Meister for I don't know. I have no idea, T-Rob. But what's up, buddy? Good luck, everybody. Gabby Joe, how's it going? They had a fun Women of Whiskey stream the other night where they did like their top whiskeys of 2023. What is up? Tim Courtney, So, and yeah, and if you entered any entries before the stream, I did already get those in, so you don't have to worry about them being missed or anything. So right before the stream, I made sure it was totally up to date. So you are all good. Or if you can't be here at the end of the stream, that like for the call, you don't have to be here to win. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but the cleaning lady at my work gave it to me, and it was just so freaking sweet of hers. I'm like, I gotta rock it, you know. I also have little Christmas tree earrings. I don't know how long those will last either, but earrings drive me crazy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, Christine just got home from work. What is up? Just got home from work. PJs need to be put on. I am in my pajama pants. I almost wore the matching top, but I felt like I had to pull this back out. This awesome Knob Creek Christmas sweater. Knob Creek Christmas sweater that Nick got me. I freaking love it. For the Christmas stream, you know? It's only appropriate. But I am in my Christmas pajama pants. So. Let me see here. I love you. I love you. I love you. Buddy the elf. You too, buddy. Freaking 13 and 18, shall we? Cole George. Cheers, buddy. We were just quoting Buddy the elf. Who slightly played a role in my D&D session that I did last night. I'm in for 2. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Tater Dom. Awesome. Right? Isn't this Knob Creek sweater just like the freaking best? I love it so much. What is up? Whiskey Uncensored, aka Bourbon. Oh, you're hanging out with Tony Two Toes. I have to like go like this to read around the microphone. Oh, now onto Little Book Chapter 7. Oh man, some William LaRue. Sorry, I don't think you're going to be able to top that easily. Little Book Chapter 7 does not top that. But not that it's bad, but it does not top what William LaRue Weller. Okay, Napa Mountains. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It is good, just like maybe not that level. Okay, so this was completely Nick's idea, and if you've been around here, I've done this like a couple times with other things, like with Star Wars. I think on my birthday I did it too with Star Trek, or at least Nick and I just do this sometimes. Even before I had the channel, where it's just like, oh, if like this character was a whiskey, it's just a fun, I don't know, conversation starter, especially while you're drinking. So, but it was Nick's idea to do this for the stream, which was like genius. But he came up with most of it. I was DMing my very first D&D session last night, which will be coming out soon. It was a Christmas one-shot thing on Dungeons and Drams. So I'm a part of that. That's normally led by Bill from Whiskey Dictionary. So, but because I was planning that and organizing that, and it's a lot, I really didn't have much time to think through these things. So Nick and I, like, he went through it with me, and I thought about some of them, but some we might alter during the stream. So I took pictures of my whiskey collection so I could know. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes, I guess. Let me see. Thanks, Mr. Jigs. I saw Scott acknowledge. So Nick, it's good, but would have been better if they left the resolve. What? I mean, my thing is just it's a bit rye heavy. So do they both? Because I saw that it was, or maybe that it's females have it year round or like in the winter. There's something about that. But yeah. Frosty is Jim Beam. Okay, what's your rationale though for Frosty being Jim Beam? Like it has to have some kind of rationale. So I'm trying to decide like where we will start. Oh, so for us, we do have Frosty written down. Also, if you've ever tried to read Nick's handwriting, it's a bit, I'll show it to you at the end. That way I don't give anything away in case you can actually, read any of it. But for us, we wrote Coquito for Frosty because it has to be cold and it's white. So it like perfectly matched. And that's like the Puerto Rican version of eggnog. Like if eggnog was good, it would be coquito. There's no egg, by the way. So we'll go with Rudolph, which makes sense because it's what I'm drinking, which should give you a hint as to what it is. Because our idea for this one was that it's the one that sort of leads the night kind of thing. So it starts you out and leads the drinking. So I think from that, I pretty much don't really have to say what it is, but it is Knob Creek 9-year, which I think that's only my second sip tonight. Because it's only 5 o'clock my time. This is definitely a bit early for me, but we do what we gotta. uh, but yeah, I don't know. As everybody knows, this always leads the way for me. So, but I think it would just be regardless. I feel like Rudolph would be something a bit lower proof, but well, I was about to say not to stand out, but that's kind of his whole thing is that he stands out. So I guess that doesn't 100% make sense. Some cigar blend is frosty. What? What does that mean? Like, why would cigar blend be frosty? Because it's standout? Um, Caribou Crossing, that would work. You could even just have that as like the whole group of reindeer would be Caribou Crossing. Lovable crowd pleaser. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was your rationale for Frosty being Jim Beam. Okay, that's fair. Like, and you said Jim Beam White Label. I'm just gonna assume Jim Beam White Label, which is funny because I don't like. I think it's too dry. The Jim Beam White Label. Like it's more just like the shells of peanuts kind of thing, and very strong on that one note. So, but I do have. Let me find it here. So for Max, I'm gonna put like a check mark whenever I've already covered one, so I'll know since I'm gonna go all over the place. So for Max, as in the Grinch's dog, which I hope I don't have to explain. Surely we all know who Max is. I actually put Wild Turkey 101 for basically the same reason. Like everybody likes him, like you can't not like Max. Even the Grinch likes Max, kind of thing. So, and I feel like every level of whiskey drinker has been exposed to and likes Wild Turkey 101. So, I mean, I don't know anybody who's going to be like, no, that's awful. Absolutely not. You know? And who's going to do that to Max? He's the cutest. Rudolph is red stag or stag. I prefer to think of him as stag. I do have stag down. Oh, I don't know. See, it's hard though, because it's like, then you come up with somebody else and you're like, no, that one's perfect for it. So, but I mean, I get why you say stag. It does make sense for obvious reasons. Frosty is a smoker. What? He's coquito. Yep, Frosty. I clearly missed something. Y'all are going off about Frosty smoking. uh, Grinch equals green spot. I'm actually confused about what we have written down for Grinch. So I feel like that makes. Oh, no, I'm confused about what we have written down for Scrooge. Grinch equals green spot. I like that one. But it's almost like, is it too obvious sort of thing? Hot toddy time. Yeah, buddy. I was just discussing hot. Do you make it with whiskey or do you make it with rum or something else? I make mine with rum and I love a good hot toddy. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Woohoo-Bill. But also, hi, William Hall. I just saw you. What is up, buddy? Wait, okay, here we go. Here's one I do not have. That's the dentist. Okay, Hermie the elf equals any high proofer like ECB C923 to kill the pain. That's perfect. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. That is perfect rationale. Santa is George T. Stagg, the top dog. I think that's legit. I like that logic. But also, like, I was thinking more along the lines of, just like, he's like the ultimate representation of Christmas. And so, like something particularly Christmassy. So Nick's choice, we had different choices because obviously I don't like the thing that most people think of as like the ultimate Christmas whiskey, which happens to be what we're giving away tonight, the Midwinter Night's Dram. So, which is not to say that this one's a bad one. It's to say that I don't like any of them because I don't like rye. But so for me, and I do have it over here because it is my Christmas whiskey and probably my next pour. It's got to be, this is all I have left. I definitely like saved this for this Christmas. The Lucky 7 holiday toast from last year. This is actually one that Mr. Jiggs hooked me up with after I went through mine too fast. And he was super, super kind and hooked me up because it's so good. I think this was my like whiskey of the year last year. Might have to go ahead and pour a little bit of it into my backup glass over here. Oh, it's just so good. So good. This is my first pour of it this year. That's how I know. As of like 4 o'clock today, I'm on Christmas break until like Wednesday. So yes. Now it's truly started because I have holiday toast poured. They need to like re-release this every year. I don't think they are though. At least I haven't heard anything about it this year. So, okay, whoops. Oh, yep, nope, that's what I just said. So, other people's Santa, George P. Stagg makes sense, top dog. But other people's might be midwinters. Mine is Lucky 7 holiday toast. Okay, check. Let me see what y'all are saying. Everybody saying hi to Nick. Pappy is, whoops, the boss from Christmas. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. What is that guy's name? I do have Clark Griswold on here. I could do him next. I love this stuff. I love it. And I love that y'all are just like now starting to roll them off. What did I just drink? That was not great for sure. I'm like getting lost at what I'm drinking. And I'm not even doing a blind flight. I gotta move this. Okay, Jack Skellington. Oh, I guess that's technically a Christmas movie, yeah. He wants to be two things. Sally's, oh, there we go. So Evan Williams bottled and Bond. That's legit. I love, okay, that's like the best logic for Jack Skellington. Boo Rye. No argument. That is official. Sally's a good stalwart of logic and reason. Reliable in there. Evan Williams bottled and Bond. I dig it. Wait, I have that one. I'll crack now. A holiday. Oh, yes. Yes, you have to. It's so good. Yay. We can pour that and have that together. Cousin Eddie equals Dickel Tabasco. Boom. Nailed it. Do we have? Nick had put Jim Beam White Label because it's cheap. But I think you just nailed it. Dickel Tabasco. Some of these, like, Nick was like, stuck on and reading out like his ideas for it. And I was like, I could see that, but I feel like something else. You just nailed it. It's perfect. It's official. It's written down. Wait, wow, you still yeah. I tend to be that way where I'm like, oh, I love this thing. But like, I don't have the budget, to like keep, to go through it or whatever. So it's just like, I will save it for those times of year that I know I'll want to have that thing, which is why we have too many bottles laying around. Mr. Shirley. Oh, that's right. That's the boss's name. Thank you. So what did we say he was? Pappy. I love that. I'm putting that down. Mr. Shirley equals Pappy. Okie doke. That was all Christine on the Boo Rye. That was you nailed it. You nailed it, Christine. What's up, Mojo88? How you doing? Thank you. Hope you're having or about to have a good holiday break. I know some people have already been on break for a few days or whatever, but some are just about to start, like me, on vacation until next year. Oh, just till Wednesday. But it's gonna be so nice. Just like making that decision that you're just not gonna think about it and you're not gonna stress about it. Like, it is not on your plate and you don't have to, and you don't have to feel guilty about it. Like, it just feels so good. I love Christmas. So Shit. Who's Bush beer? Oh, Uncle Eddie. I mean, that's valid, but we're sticking to whiskeys here. So, or like liqueur. I don't even know what Dickel Tabasco is allowed to label itself as, but flavored whiskey, maybe. The actor is Bill Murray's brother and the writer of Caddyshack. Did not know that. Uh, I've never actually seen Caddyshack, which is kind of bizarre. Stupid phone is alerting and distracting me. Okay. Tag me with your don't forget, we've got $5 in entry for the Midwinter Night Stream for a chance at a bottle. And if you do Venmo or PayPal, make sure you tag Fifth Quarter Tailgate in the chat. So, and he's pretty much trying to acknowledge you if you tag him. So if he hasn't, he might have missed it. Maybe the tag didn't highlight or something. So just a heads up. I know that can happen. And whenever I'm tracking, I try to acknowledge that way. It's confirmed, but okay. Boo, boo, boo. Last day of work today. Yes. You too. Wow. Y'all had to go till today? That kind of stinks. They really make y'all go late. Let me see. Ralphie from Christmas is like straight up moonshine. From Christmas Story, yeah. You could either have fun or go blind. That was perfect. Christine, you are killing it. Do you just want to come over and create this list for me next time? This is perfect. I'm writing that one down too. Ralphie. And as Nick points out to me every year, Ralphie is one of the elves in Elf. Like grown up Ralphie. Ralphie is, what did we just say? Oh, moonshine. I love that. I'm still working right now. Poor Kathy Joe. I'm gonna get off work. Sure, it is only 5:24 our time, so gotta get out. I was like, nope, I'm done. Yeah, it's all my schedule anyway, so I am out. Also from Christmas Story, Bunny Ralphie is Rabbit Hole / Sheriff Ralphie could be Garrison Brothers. Kill it. Oh man, they could do like a whole. You could just have like a whole list just from Christmas Story. Y'all are killing these. Okay, I gotta give y'all one of mine. Christine's just like on a freaking roll. Okay. I don't know if this is controversial or not. It shouldn't be. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care. And so if you ask me, John McClane should be considered in this list. And so he is who we put down as Stag because he's just kind of the ultimate Christmas badass sort of thing. Like he just walks in and just blows the shit up. He handles it. So John McClane all day. And is it kind of like sad for anybody now when you watch Die Hard? Like with how Bruce Willis is now? I don't know. It's like a weird bittersweet thing watching it now. What do we got? Also from, oh, nope, I already got that one. Bumpus's Hounds is White Dog. Friggin' Christine. Ralphie also, what? Mans the airport ticket counter and 4 Christmases. Oh, Nick keeps telling me that I have seen 4 Christmases, but I don't think I actually have. But it is on our binge watching list for this weekend. So it took place. Wait, what took place on Christmas Eve? I missed it. What took place on Christmas Eve? I saw the video from Willis's daughter touching him. I know, right? Oh, it's just like heartbreaking to see that all going on. It is a like very separate form of dementia from Alzheimer's, but any kind of neurodegenerative disease, is going to share a lot of pathways and everything. But it's so hard. Tim Cornet, I love that you just. Oh yeah. Well, it takes place on Christmas. Depending on the movie, it like basically ends on Christmas Day. But I love that you brought up the Wet Bandits because Nick even wrote them down and was like, they're They're either the wet bandits or the sticky bandits, or you could have them like each one is a separate thing. Uh, and we had Lefroy because of the scene. Well, in both movies, Joe Pesci's character gets his like head lit on fire, and in the second movie, he like blows it up by sticking his head in the toilet with kerosene. So we felt like that was, with the kerosene and everything, like smelled like burnt rubber and everything. That is very Lefroy appropriate. But I could see Malort because it's also just dumb to drink it. And that is what they're like my favorite villains of any. Like the Home Alone 1 and 2 are my favorite Christmas movies, I think. What do we get? What do we get? Can't figure out a good way, a good spot for this mic without it blocking everything. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Thank you, T-Rob. Fifth quarter tailgate. T-Rob's got 2 entries in. And William Hall, thank you so much, buddy. You freaking rock. Christine Vasquez is going to go visit. Where is the Christmas Story house? Like, is that in Ohio? I have no idea where that is. I want to see the Home Alone house. I know Adam's fiance actually has like a cool Lego set that she's completed of the Home Alone house, and it has a bunch of like the little features from the little pranks and stuff from the movie, which is just like, if I was going to get into Legos, that would definitely be a cool set to have. Okay. So Uncle Eddie, Sticky Bandits. I'm going to write down Malort next to them. John McClane for Stag. Okay. And we did Rudolph. I didn't have anything written down for Charlie Brown. Nick loves the Charlie Brown, like the Halloween one and the Christmas one. But I got nothing for that. Does anybody have anything for Charlie Brown? I got a rock. That's all I can pick up with him. I got da-da-da. I got da-da-da. I got a rock. Christmas Story house is in Tremont. A community. Oh, I was like, is that in Connecticut? A community in Cleveland. Oh, have you been there before? Do they like light it up like crazy or anything? Or it's just kind of a known sight to see? Merry Christmas, Top Dog. How's it going? Thank you, Aaron Pierce and William Hall. I think I thank you. But thank you so much. Scott. Making sure. Okay, cool. You did get those. Just want to make sure. I want to know what Mr. McAllister did. House like that. Right? Oh my God. I wonder that Nick and I, throughout both movies, he flies everybody to France. And then, like, even in the second movie, he flies everybody to Florida for like a week-long vacation in Florida. Like, what kind of money? I mean, one of the best lines of the first movie is like, you probably had the traveler's checks that don't work in France or whatever. No, I want his job. Whatever he did was mad money. And like, did they both work? What was the deal there? I don't know. It's such an insane house. And they're all so chill. And then he like complains about the bill at the end of the second movie. And it's like, bro, you just flew everybody everywhere. Like, you can afford one kid's ice cream bill. Whatever. We did a 5K that was themed on, and they have a whole little. Oh, no way. Oh, that's cool. Because I know like the Home Alone house, like it was recently up for sale. Like it's not held on to in that kind of way as like a museum or whatnot. That is super cool. Yeah, but what does that mean? Like an exec of what? I don't know. Yeah, like one ticket to France is going to cost more than that. I'm just saying. You spent $947 on ice cream. Something like that. Oh, I can't wait. We're going to watch that this weekend. I'm very excited. Maybe tonight. Have your and Home Alone. Uncle Rob paid for the flights. And he's in an apartment. See, I never quite understood. Yeah, but you know how big that house was? Like that apartment or whatever that they're staying in kind of thing? They say he. They just use the pronoun he. And I never understood who it was who bought the tickets, but I thought it was the dad. And they had 4 first class tickets, right? And they're like, "Oh, I feel like a heel for flying in first class while my kids are flying, in the back." I'm like, "What? Is whatever. People be crazy." Uh, and they had, but I love that, like, how much movies change from when you're a kid to an adult. Like when you're a kid, it just all seems totally plausible, and it's like I could pull those pranks. And as an adult, you're just like, how does he afford that? Imagine the bills. Also, what kind of kids obsessed with like whether their toothbrush is approved by the American Dentist Association? I don't know. He's weird. John Candy. Yes. Oh, the polka. Oh, what would the polka guy be? Like John Candy's character in Home Alone. What whiskey would he be? Polka. We're very big in Sheboygan. I didn't even know Sheboygan was a real place until last year, I think. Um, polka guy. I'm just gonna write that. I don't remember his name. I know he introduces himself. What would the polka guy be? He's just like a big, nice guy. I'm trying to think of like a big round bottle. It's very like lovable and sweet. Weller 107, like lovable and sweet, but limited because his polka popularity was pretty limited. Hey, John T, thank you so much, buddy. Merry Christmas. Best deal in that movie is they got 12 pizzas. Well, no, plus the tip. They still owed the tip. But yeah, 12 pizzas, $10 each, 120. It's like, and tip, I think. He said something like that. I don't know why I knew this too well. Uh, but that cheese pizza in the second movie does look good. Obtanium Polish rye. For the polka guy? Oh, because of the Polish part? I'm like, what's your rationale? Ah, the Polish part. I guess that makes sense. Be careful. They're even. There's a Sheboygan, Michigan? There's 2 Sheboygans? That can't be real. I still only half believe that Yonkers exists, so I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, did I miss somebody else's polka guy? Houses were like $27 back then. Yes, polka, polka. Back to Wisconsin, and they're great little. Yeah, they're so cute. Oh, was it Driftless Glen? There we go. Yeah, Gus Polanski. Home Alone is Driftless Glen. Gotcha. Saw the explanation, but not the original thing. Oh, what's up, Tony Bag of Donuts? How's it going? Thank you. Here's the open. Hey, cheers to that. Yeah, to an end of suffering from Alzheimer's. Cheers to that. Absolutely. Oh, that was the Lucky 7 holiday toast. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, so good, so good. I love it, I love it, I love it. But, and thank you for knowing me as Talin. Soon, there was a bit of a blip on Bill's audio, but soon will be released my Christmas one shot where I DM'd for the first time. But the whole everybody with Clifton was able to be a part of it, and I think it went really well. It was super super fun. So hopefully in a couple of days, Bill will be able to get that edited and released and everything. But watch out for that. If you already watch our Dungeons and Drams show, or if you don't, still watch out for that one because it's really fun and it's standalone. You don't have to know anybody else's story or even about D&D. So it's just fun. So, okay. I don't believe it's real. It's not real. How can it be real? How is that a name? Sheboygan. It is really fun to say. Watch, one day I'm going to live in Sheboygan. Willie Soak, aka Bad Santa, is definitely Johnny's. I haven't watched Bad Santa either. But I feel like is that the one played by, oh, what is that guy's name? Billy. Isn't it Billy something? Oh, I can picture him, but I cannot see him. I cannot remember his name. I think you nailed it. Wait, what did T-Rob have? Eh. Charlie Brown, when he picks a tree, he thinks he's perfect, and it's so pitiful. Basil Hayden. Nailed it. Boom. Done. Thank you. That was so freaking good. Nailed it. Love that. Fucking crushed it. Okay, this is just going to go over here. That we'll put it out of the way, even though now you can kind of see the mic. You'll live. That was so good. Another good. Oh, also, I just missed Super Chat. Thank you so much, Deathless Dogs. Merry Christmas. Y'all are just killing it. I love this. Good job, Yameen, for your first time. Oh, it is not. There was a lot of preparation into that, especially because we do a lot of like graphics and softwares and stuff, and like the tokens for everybody and stuff. So it was like planning the whole thing, the minions, the villain, the storyline, like a puzzle thing. I even recorded something on the piano for it as a clue, like, but it was so much fun. And like seeing it all it was really fun. I cannot wait for it to come out. I will definitely be sharing it when it does. So thank you. It's gonna be so good when it comes out. Unfortunately, Bill's audio didn't record, so everybody else's did, but Bill's didn't. So he's going through and like dubbing it, which is poor guy. It's taking him forever. I feel like it's so much work, but I also think it's gonna be kind of funny because it'll look like one of those old what am I thinking of? Like martial arts movies. What is the word I'm thinking of? Anyways, that'll be good. So, what is up? Thank you so much, Michael S. Good evening, all of you wonderful whiskey people. Just popped in to say Merry Christmas before you're off to a holiday party. You and yours have a blessed. Oh, may you and yours have you and yours have a blessed season. Thank you. Oh, I hope you have fun at the holiday party. It'll be good. I went to my lab's Christmas party and it was okay. We scientists aren't always like the most fun of people. Billy Bob Thornton. Thank you, T-Rob. That was driving me crazy. Okay, I will have to finally watch Bad Santa then. Just never got around. Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob friggin' Thornton. Thank you. Now I just need the word I couldn't think of, martial arts, but it's not that. That's not what you call those old movies. There's a word and somebody will have it. Somebody's yelling at it. You know what I mean? I'm just making maps is so time. Yes, it really is. And like I drew things out on my iPad first and hey, what's up, Shadward? Merry fucking Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, buddy. Do Kung Fu. Thank you. I was like karate, ninja, like those were all going. I'm like, that is not the words I'm looking for. Kung Fu. Thank you both, Aaron Pierce and Fifth Quarter. I was like, I know somebody knows what I'm trying to say here. Hey, America Martinez. Feliz Navidad. What's up, buddy? Thanks for making it. Okay, Elf. Elf, buddy, obviously, Knob Creek Store picks. Everybody loves him. That is perfect. What did we put for Elf? Oh, thank you, because I remember when Nick told me this one, I was like, that's perfect for you, but I need to find the one that would make sense for me. And you just nailed it. Thank you, Mr. J. Nick's was Angel's Envy Rye, which, again, makes a lot of sense. And his point about it was it tastes like breakfast and it tastes like French toast and syrup. And, of course, buddy, syrup. So, but I like this. And some Knob Creeks do have, definitely like a bit of a syrupy sweetness with them sort of thing. So, got it, Mr. Jax. Thank you. KCBPs. That's a thing now. Just made it a thing. Okay, so Clark Griswold is another one I've got on here. And before I get into Clark Griswold, I'm just going to remind everybody, let me put up the banner that we are giving away a Midwinter Nights Dram tonight, $5 an entry. If you do Venmo or PayPal, make sure you tag at Fifth Quarter Tailgate. You don't have to be here at the end to win. And if you already entered like before the stream started, don't worry about it. You're already tracked in the giveaway thingamajiggy. So I just put a little banner on the bottom and back to the bottom. So let's see. Oh, you and Nick were already on the same brainwave with that. D-Rob. Okay. PPR is the reason for the season. I'm gonna disagree. Clark Griswold. We went with ECBP because you know how like the C's have kind of a reputation for being the best one. So it's kind of like, things might not be going so well throughout it, and then at the end kind of makes up for it at all, and it all comes together and everybody's happy. That's kind of where we went with Clark Griswold. What do we got here? Heat miser equals obtainium hazmat. That's legit. Oh, somebody earlier said heat miser was fireball. I was just trying to remember. Or like the red stag. What do we got? Clark Griswold, blind squirrel peanut butter whiskey. Oh, because of the fried squirrel. That does kind of work though. Okay. And then has anybody watched Grumpy Cat Christmas? It's a thing. Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas is the name. It was like a Lifetime movie or a Hallmark movie. It was Lifetime because it wasn't like, part of the whole Hallmark movies. But it was just based on that whole Grumpy Cat meme, the actual Grumpy Cat that it's that's a picture of. And Nick and I love it. It's just like very sarcastic and hilarious. So we love to like get drunk and watch that every year. We have it recorded on DVR. Oh no, I finally bought it on Amazon Prime so that we could make space. But so we put Blanton's because everyone is always grumpy talking about it, and it just makes people mad. Thank you so much, Mark Emenecker. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, and I don't know, I don't think I'll be on like Whiskey Tube all weekend or whatever, so if I don't see anybody, Merry Christmas. Boo, 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 boo. What is that? Must be off. Time to oh, totally makes sense. Ooh, yes. So Hilko still has this going on. He's got a auction. Yeah, that's what you bid. Yeah, auction for a private tasting with Irene Tan of Whiskey Mentors going on. So definitely look for that and check that out. Would be, freaking nuts to have a private tasting with her. And it all goes towards helping the fund for his parents, who both are battling cancer right now. Boop, boop. Uncle Lewis in Christmas Vacation, Lagavulin 16, smoking. I see what you did there. Nailed it. Blanton's is the leg lamp of whiskey. Well, so the cat got electrified, and then the squirrel just caused problems because it was in the tree, right? It didn't get electrocuted, did it? Just the cat got electrified, right? And ruined that chair. But then what caused the fire where the guy was on fire, where Uncle Lewis was on fire? Clearly gotta watch that again. I've honestly only seen that movie like 2 or 3 times. I only finally watched it just a couple years ago. Incredibly stupid. I can't recommend. No Sleep Till Christmas enough. Incredibly stupid in that like it's painful to watch, or incredibly stupid where it's just like that makes it fun to watch because it's so dumb. It's almost like it's making fun of itself. I was thinking Will It Pot still. Oh, for Blanton's. No, sorry. For the leg lamp. I can see that because of the whole ugly bottle shape. Mods might need to be clear. Might need to clear that though. Oh, to drop the link. If you, how can you easily send me the link right now? If you want to email it to me real quick, and then I can drop it. You've probably emailed it to me before, but that'll just be the easiest way for me to quickly find it. So I just pulled out my emails that if you want to email me that, then I can drop the link for that tasting with, for people to be able to bid on the tasting with Irene Tan, which is kind of killer. But anyways, boop, boop, boop. The squirrel attacked Julia Louis Dreyfus at the door. Oh gosh, I'm getting like all the scenes of that movie confused. I know Todd. Oh God. The tree caught fire when Uncle Lewis lit a stogie. That's right. So the squirrel just caused like all the chaos. It attacked her. Is that how she gets? That's right, because she gets all like beat up looking when she comes back after going over there to complain because the dog drank the water and the tree dried out. Yes. Oh, that dog was gross, and I love dogs. I like freaking Rottweilers. Anyways, okay. Next one is so we did Grumpy Cat. So okay, I've got the Grinch. And so some people might think I'm going to say a rye for this, but if you think about it, the Grinch is like very harsh at the beginning, but then, as you kind of go along, he ends up like super lovable and everybody loves him by the end. And so I kind of think of Old Forester single barrel proof, right? So like most of them are very high proof and kind of harsh at the beginning, but once you let them air out, normally they actually can be pretty good. Maybe need a little water added sometimes, but overall, I'd say pretty good. Maybe definitely overpriced. But yeah, I don't know. Like he's not uh like a villain the whole time. He redeems himself at the end. So uh let's see what people are thinking. Where's Eddie? Doesn't he eat those? Not since his doctor said his cholesterol's too high. Oh boy. Oh, almost. There's so many things about that movie that are just so weird. Like that the boy has like a fungus on his lip or something. His heart grows. Yeah, I feel like that's what Old Forester single barrel proof does. And it has a very long name. Nick originally had Coy Hill, but I think Coy Hill is just delicious from the get go. Um, but I think Nick feels like it comes off a little harsh at the beginning until you let it open in the glass a bit. It's been a while since I had a pour of Coy Hill though. And he carved up the roast beast. Yeah, exactly. He's like the star at the end. Is good for Grinch. Seems mean at first, but the more you get to know it. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, cool. Other people are going with that one, so check. All right. We've still got, oh yeah, Charlie Brown was good. I've got like just a couple more, which works out perfect. You're getting close to the end of the giveaway. I don't know, Margot. That's it. We are getting close to the end of the giveaway, so make sure if you want your chance at a Midwinter Nights Dram, you go ahead and get entered and tag Fifth Quarter Tailgate. It's PayPal or Venmo. So I don't know, Margot. Bob Cratchit. Like, so Christmas carols are always, those are my favorite. I've watched pretty much every version. We just got, I even brought it over to show off. We just got the record for the Muppet Christmas Carol because I freaking love the Muppet. It's like the best, it's the best version. But like the 1938 version is also really good. We watched the 1984 version. We watched the Patrick Stewart version. I did just rewatch that weird Jim Carrey 2009 version. Oh, it's awful. It's more like they were trying to make it a horror movie almost / video, like bad video game. I can't get into that one. But Bob Cratchit, just sort of like a low key, chill, sweet guy, very likable. Not a high budget guy. So I put Old Forester 100 for him. Because I think Old Forester 100 is, a great, like, to me, that's my, a lot of people like Jim Beam White Label. To me, Old Forester 100 is like the pour for that or Wild Turkey 101, but for that sort of value level kind of deal. Also, Old Forester 100 is actually even better outdoors. It's one of the few whiskeys I think that like really shines outdoors. Um, I don't know, like Bob Cratchit is so cute, and he's Kermit the Frog in the Muppets. Okay, email away. Thank you for sharing it. Sweet. All right, I will drop that link in the chat. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so the link that I can't reach the keyboard right now, but the link that I'm currently dropping is for Irene Tan's giveaway, the tasting that she's doing. So for entering that as kind of an auction. Oh, that did not. Now I do have to. Hold on 1 second, and then we will move on to. Oh, I didn't have anything written down for Marley and Marley, which in every other Christmas Carol is just the one Marley, but copy link address and then paste. There we go. Now it worked. So Kyle Taylor, what is up? So we did do Rudolph, and I went with that he is Knob Creek 9-year, or like whatever your starter bourbon or pour of the night normally is, because it's like what leads the night sort of thing. So kind of shines in that way. Okay. That link is dropped, y'all. Check it out. Light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat. Or when he goes back for the jelly beans, it gets me every time, where he was like afraid of going over the fence and falling off. And then he realizes he forgot the jelly beans, so he just goes through it, and like he could fit the whole time. So cute. I can't wait to watch that again. Oh, so good. Like I had never seen it till Nick introduced me to it, and I was like unsure because I didn't grow up watching the Muppets, and I love it. Knob Creek 9 makes you do it. Are you saying my nose is glowing? It's quite possible. So the fire is making it a bit warm in here. Also, it's like our warmest winter ever. I don't know ever, but to me, it's like in the 40s and 50s lately. Okay, who do I have next? I'm getting no argument on Bob Cratchit, so obviously I already had the best choice. Oh yeah, Marley and Marley. Like grumpy guy with regrets. Grumpy and regret. I mean, Alberta Cast Strength Premium. I feel like that makes me grumpy and regret everything. Like, I got nothing else. That's all I can think of for Marley and Marley. And I think some of Nick's notes just make no sense, but that's okay. He wrote Pappy for Ghost of Christmas Past because basically old. But I think somebody said Pappy for something earlier, and it was perfect. And of course, I didn't write that down because why would I write it down? No, ASCP is no, whatever, Christine. We will never agree, Christine. It is all regrets. Alberta Castrine. Ugh, that is just, it makes me angry. Like what Malort does to Nick. Yeah. It's funny because you said ACSP, and I'm realizing that it's got the same letters as SPCA. So that's not confusing at all. All right, just 4 more minutes left on the giveaway, y'all. So get in while you can to win High West Midwinters. I'm going to keep drinking I'm barely drinking tonight. Talking too much. And I definitely had a few pours for D. I mean, because I like did voices and everything. So all of the UK, just forgive me for those pretend accents. It was pretty brutal, but I need a little alcohol to make that happen. Marley equals Stitzelweller, old and rich. There we go. That's a good one. That is kind of perfect. Marley and so it could be both, but when in the Muppets version where there's 2 Marleys, it can be Alberta and Stitzelweller. I don't know why I like write it down, but maybe it'll be fun to look at next year. Polka guy. Oh, we had a couple for that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I only have what, 1, 2 left? Yeah, I only have 2 left. So I've got Scrooge and Kevin McAllister. So with Kevin McAllister, I was kind of going for something. I don't know why I said young, because it does have like a lot of age stuff in the Little Book Chapter 7, but I think just because of the name, I don't know. I was very distracted when I said this. I said Little Book 7 for Kevin McAllister, but that doesn't actually make any sense to me now. I can come up with a logic for it though, that like it's sort of playing pranks on your tongue, because it is definitely a bit of like a roller coaster. Like it's oaky and then it's very rye forward, but then there's like the sweetness. Like it's got a lot going on, so it's like it's playing a prank on you. I don't know. There's probably much better options for Kevin McAllister. Scrooge is old and spicy, old overcoat 11-year, or the new 10-year cast train. Bonus that it has an old. I think one of my first recommendations when Nick asked about it was like old granddad. I don't know. Old and spicy. I like that though. I don't know anything about the new 10-year one, but I mean that makes sense. It's old overcoat. Old. Um it's just I love Scrooge. Like he comes around at the end and becomes sweet and learns his lesson. It's like he's no longer a rye. If a rye could become a bourbon, that'd be perfect. What's up, Zephyr? Happy holidays. Thank you so much, buddy. Another entry for you. All the patrons got an automatic free entry into this that I will be putting at the end. And Scott is a patron, so I'm going to do the drawing that way. He can't be skipped if he were to win or anything. So that it all is on the up and up. Currently a balmy 44 degrees here inside. Like it's probably really similar here. It's insanely like nice out. I don't know what's going on. I need more than a few pours to do voices. Yeah, yeah. I practiced them ahead of time, and like each character had a different voice, distinct voice, which is not a normal thing for me, for sure. So I'm telling you, y'all should check out this one shot whenever it comes out. Scrooge equals Johnny Smoking Gun. No, he's redeemable. Okay, Scrooge is redeemable. Johnny Smoking Gun is not redeemable. So I very much argue with that. If you want split personality, then Lost Monarch. Okay, now we're coming on. So what we had written down was larceny barrel proof. Well, it's what Nick had written down. But I think because it's like one of those things where like, so for example, with like if you were just basing on the regular larceny, I think at least you wouldn't even go near it. But like once you finally do come around to it, and it's like one of those things people don't really think to go get, but once you do come around to it, like it can actually be really, really good. Like there's been some really awesome larceny barrel proof releases in the past couple of years. So maybe that? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. John McClane, Eagle Rare, or Nakatomi. For John McClane, I had Stag because he's just such a badass. But I kind of like what you did. I guess we could just have Mr. Takagi be like one of the main Japanese. I don't actually ever drink Japanese whiskey, so oh god, what's the name? There's like Hibiki. What is like the one that's like really, really long? No, can't even think of it. Hibiki. I think Fred Minnick would agree with that larceny statement. Yeah, right? Like the regular larceny is trash, if you ask me. Personally, very much not a fan, and thought I hated Weeders. Like when I first was getting into it, and that was the first Weeder I had. I was like, I don't like Weeders because I hate larceny. But like larceny barrel proofs, fucking Weller 107, which I have nearby. That's another great just Christmas pour. I can't believe I didn't find a character that was Weller 107. Um, lame. So yeah, exactly. There we go. Habiki Harmony could be like maybe Mr. Takagi. But then I don't know. Then are you just like minimizing somebody? I mean, like he sacrificed himself basically for his country. I don't know. He was a pretty ballsy dude. Like, are we just minimizing him down to just his ethnicity? This is called overthinking it. 44. Why is it like 44 everywhere? All right. So I think we are out of time for entering the giveaway. So, Scott, I think you have everybody added. So I'm just pulling it up myself. Not because I don't trust you, but more because that way I can add on the Patreons at the end, and that way you're still included in the giveaway because you get a free entry. So I know it's only the one, but you never know. Crazy freaking things happen in this. So I'm just putting in the Patreon giveaways right now. Let me just make sure no last minute entries. Weller 107 equals Mrs. Claus. Oh, good one. Higher whiskey. Oh, that is true. They did have Women of Whiskeys had the yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You make a good point, sir. Okay, wait. Let me make sure I put these at the end and don't lose track of what I was doing. Boop. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna randomize it. Doke. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready? We are going to should be good to go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. It's 40. What? How is it 44 ever? Do I just like really want to check before I announce the actual winner? I need to know what the weather is right now. Oh, we're so close. Okay, the predicted temp for here. Nope. It is freaking. All right, this is bizarre, y'all. It's 44 degrees. Like, I'm not making that up. What is happening? The quarter tailgate's breaking it. It's 41. Oh, Mark Evanecker, 45. Why are we all in the 40? What is happening? Okay, that's blowing my mind. Yeah, I think so. It seems to be the rule for what is it today? Christmas Eve. uh to be in the low 40s. At number 44. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think you're right. So I've already randomized. I'm gonna go down to 44. Scott can see this with me, so he knows nobody's cheating. He's going to be so happy. Scott, you see this, okay? I did not make this happen. Nobody can say I made this happen. But my best friend, she was a maid of honor in my wedding. I was a matron of honor in hers. Corrine just won the midwinners. This is like one of her favorite freaking whiskeys. So oh my god, I'm so excited that Corrine won. This is so funny. Corrine. Oh, I can't wait to text her. I think she's at a Christmas party tonight. I'm just saying it's not rigged. Thank you, Scott. 45 at Atlanta. What's happening? Okay, finally. I mean, of course, in California, it's a bit warmer. But wow, we finally broke out of the 40s. That was weird. That is so awesome. Oh, I can't wait to text her after this and let her know. Okay, did I miss any characters or anything before we roll on out of this? Nick is hopefully bringing me home some dinner soon. It's so weird to go to like stream this early. Like normally when I do stream, this would be when I'm starting. But any major, Christine, do you have any last minute genius freaking suggestions? Because you were full of them. Did we miss any major characters or anything? Nick spent a good amount of time. Oh, thanks, John T. Coming up with characters and everything. So huge props to him for the planning of the stream and everything. What is the dad from Christmas Story? Ooh, who's Hanukkah Harry? I do not. Who's Hanukkah Harry? I noticed Hallmark has started to do some like Hanukkah ones. We actually have one of them recorded right now, and we watched the one from last year when it came out. Nick and I are like all about playing Hallmark bingo, like Hallmark Christmas movie bingo, and I'm so good at predicting. Not that it's hard, but I don't know who Hanukkah Harry is. Dad from Christmas Story. Yeah, we're just putting Tommy D as Scrooge. Ouch. um, Poor Tommy D. Now we can't start assigning whiskey tube people as characters because that could get dangerous. I felt like I'd end up being. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, is there a thing? Wow. I have to Google that after this. I'm definitely Googling that after this. Uh, I got nothing for the dad from Christmas Story. Is Hanukkah Harry the kosher offerings from Buffalo Trace? Boom! There it is. The Buffalo Trace kosher. Do they have like a kosher rye? Do they have other kosher releases? I think I only knew of the one. Uh, Buffalo Trace kosher. Okay, yep, it's going down. What about the Bumble? Ooh, the Bumble. Jason would probably have a good one for that because he plays Yukon Ninny Muggins in any of the Christmas D&D things, like Jason of Mash and Drum. And he's all about Bumble. He's always like, I'm out here to hunt the Bumble. Like I said, I don't watch that one as often. Isn't the Bumble just the Yeti, right? That has the toothache? Is that the Bumble? Mr. Honky. What? Mr. Hanky is Willet Potstill because of shit. That was awesome. They do have multiple offers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just always have heard of like the kosher rye. Um, so milk and honey. Oh yeah, the Israeli whiskey. Well, Dan. Okay. If this wasn't so close to Christmas, I thought about doing this as like a pub style stream, but I just like reaching out to some people to see if they wanted to come on. I think this would be more fun if you could have like actual conversation with it. But I just felt like it was pretty last minute and pretty close to Christmas. It'd be I don't know. I don't like trying to make people do things when it's like, oh, but family's coming into town, but I'll feel bad if I say no. Like, meh, meh, meh. So I think I'm gonna roll this out. I think Nick is on his way with my food, and I'm very, very hungry. So I should not be this hungry, but I am. Kosher Christmas story is Wild Turkey. He's a spicy stalwart and still sweet with a bit of age. Oh, also he's wild about the turkey in the movie. Nailed it. Was this you or was this Christine? I'm just saying. Christine's had like a lot of the good ones. Also, Hammy says hi, Mark. She misses you. Okay, y'all gotta get ready for my stream. Oh, there we go. Oh God, Fireball and Eggnog. What time is your stream, Scott? Is it at 9? Oh wait, that would be my time. I don't even know. Or is it 9 East Coast time? I was Mark. Nice one, Mark. Nice one. Now I see why y'all are married because you both have the genius Christmas ideas. 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay, y'all. Definitely check out Fifth Quarter Tailgate. And he does do a pub style, so there'd be more dialogue than just me yapping. 9 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. Eastern. Fireball and eggnog. That sounds painful. So good luck with that. I'm gonna do a quick hello from Hammy, and then I'm gonna call this from Hams. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? There you are. Come on, big butt. Oh no, I'm gonna break it. Well, you can't really see her, but she's there. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm blocking you off. The cord is too short that connects it to really be able to see. So, oh, you missed it, Thomas Snyder. I'm sorry. The thing we just did the call. We just did the thing. I'm actually ending the stream like right now. I should have removed the ticker. Then Thomas Snyder, if you want, I can like refund you that because we'd already actually called it. So you can email me if you want. Sorry for that confusion. But thank y'all. How can you miss Big Butt? I know. She's got like a little button, a little brown button on her butt. So thanks so much, y'all. I hope everybody has a really like great holiday break, whatever you celebrate. If you do celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you had an amazing one. But for everybody who celebrates Christmas or just enjoys the like a holiday break and some time off, I hope it's awesome. I hope it's relaxing and not stressful and no missed flights or anything crazy. And that you binge watch a bunch of Christmas movies because that is what we're going to start doing tonight because it's the beginning of Christmas break. So cheers, everybody. Oh, look, the jingling is working perfect. Cheers, everybody. Lucky 7 holiday toast still in the glass. Salud.